Easy go.
Hi guys. So apparently there's some breaking news going all over town, and I had to check it out for myself. I've never seen a news story go this crazy before in my life. So let's check it out. Let me put on my glasses so I could actually read what the paper is saying. Breaking news. Apple falls on man head. Will society ever be the same again? Is this what we call news in the big 1666? Are we really reporting apples falling on someone's head in the big 1666? What are we doing here? I swear the news reports anything nowadays. Will society ever be the same again? Are you kidding me? It's just an apple falling on someone's head. Nothing life-changing is ever gonna happen from this. So I'm back, and apparently there is a new news story about the guy who had an apple fall on his head that everyone's freaking out about. Let me guess, this time a pear fell on his head? Bro, let's check this news report out. Let me put on these glasses. Breaking news. Law of gravity discovered. An apple landing on man head turns into great discovery? What? What you mean? This guy figured out the law of gravity from an apple falling on his head. Do you know how many apples fell on my head? Once I've ever thought about this. Are you kidding me? No, this has to be fake. There's no way this dude discovered the law of gravity from an apple falling on his head. What does that even mean? And I'm back for a third time. Yes, I'm back for a third time because apparently the dude who had an apple fall on his head is back on the news. Bro, how do you make it to the news 3 times in a row? I swear people are just hyping this guy up. Let me see what this guy's in for this. Okay, let me put on my handy-dandy glasses here. Breaking news. New math calculus invented? Man creates new math subject while learning about gravity. What? What? No! No! How can this be? And I'm back. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I'll be doing this 4 times in a row, but here I am. The guy who had an apple fall on his head is back in the news again. Yeah, the guy who had an apple fall on his head, claimed that he made the laws of gravity and then made calculus. He's back in the news. Let me put on my glasses and let's see why. Breaking news. Physics on the rise? Thanks to the man who had an apple fall on his head? No. What you mean physics on the rise? Because of the man who had an apple fall on his head? There's just no way! There's no way! Do you know how many apples fall on my head? And this dude had one fall on his head and all of a sudden, he's this proclaimed genius all across the world? There's just no way! There's just no way this dude... How? How is this possible? Physics on the rise? It's back in the news again. Let's move on. Let me put on my glasses. Breaking news. Rockets are made thanks to physics. Will we soon go to the moon? Breaking news. We have landed on the moon. Can you believe this all came from an apple falling on that guy's head? Bro, I don't even know what to say anymore. What is there even to say? How does this all come from an apple falling on this dude's head? What's next? We're gonna have robots because of this.